Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So guys, it is Monday morning. We're getting very, very close now to Christmas. We're getting there, it's getting there, it's coming up guys. So yeah, I spent probably the whole of the weekend sorting out Christmas stuff, presents, decorations, what's going to happen, planning. But yeah. It's a lovely time of the year. I love this time of year. I know everyone gets ill and they're cold and it gets, but it's just, I don't know, it's just something about it. I do like this time of year more than any part of the year, I've got to be honest. Don't really like the summer, heat and the sun. Don't really, yeah. I'd rather go sort of, because I used to do a lot of snowboarding. Still got my snowboard, could do all that sort of side of it as well. So I love the winter side of the year, but yeah, very, very busy weekend, and I think we're gonna have a very, very busy week at the workshop this week, guys. I have got a car in this morning. It's a Ford Fiesta that needs an MOT and a service. So what I'll do is it's booked in about 15 minutes. So I'll go off, I'll get that MOT'd, Fiesta, bring it back, I'll show you the car, and I'll show you the results straight away, straight off the bat. Really, really busy Monday morning. So let's do this. Right, okay, so guys, I am back from the MOT centre with this Fiesta. This is not my Fiesta. This is just a customer's Fiesta. They've asked me to sort of get it through the MOT, give it a service, not a major service, just an oil change and oil filter, but just, yeah, MOT and do that. So I'm back from the MOT centre because it was booked at 9. Let me show you the results. And at the minute, it's not good. So, yeah, as you can see, we have a foul. It has fouled. And apart from that, that is the indicator bulb at the back. He showed me the indicator bulb was just slightly getting a bit. What happens is on these bulbs, and I've got loads of them, exactly what's happening there. Can you see where it's just sort of fading away? So how they make them is that it's an ordinary bulb, and then they put this film over the top of the bulb, and then over time it does that. And that's what's happening on the back. So that's no problem. I've got loads of bulbs in there. We'll just switch it over, swap it out, and that's that done. The main thing really is the emissions. Yeah, so it's fouled on the emissions. He's saying, the MOT guy, is that there's a slight leak coming from the back box. So he said the cheapest way to do it is to try and repair the back box with some like a metal 2-part putty. I have actually just went and got some actually, which is chemical stuff. And it's like a chemical metal, and it's like a filler putty stuff that you just put over the hole or the crack or whatever's there. I don't know, I've not seen it yet, but this is what he's telling me to do. That's going to be the cheapest way to do it. If that don't, and then take it back to him, do a retest on the emissions to see if it will pass. If it will pass, that's fine. If not, we might have to change the whole back box and then start looking into lambda sensors and trying to work out why the it's not the emissions are not quite there on this one. It is a 2010 Ford Fiesta, obviously, but it's not done a lot of miles. 79,000 miles, so not a lot of miles, but he reckons, the MOT guy, that's going to be the cheapest way to do it. So that's what we're going to do now. The first thing I'm going to do is drop the oil change, oil filter, and then I'll spin the car around so we can work on the back end, the exhaust side, on this end, if it makes sense. I'm going to turn it around, but I want to do the service first. So let's get set up, let's do that, and let's see how this goes. Let's do this. Right, okay, so guys, that is the service done. Oil change, oil filter, all sorted out. Now we're on the back end of the car. And obviously the, yeah, that's the one there. You can just see it. See it all going in there, look. It's all peeling off. So that's the bulb we need to change. So we'll switch that one out. Let's have a look at the other one. No, the other one's all right. So that one's all right. It's just that side we need to do. And we need to address the exhaust as well. He said, just put a bit of party or something on it. Oh, exhaust, what's he saying? I've got to find it now. Is it there? There's nothing on the back box. I can't really see anything on the back box. No leaks. It's dry. It'd be all over. I think this has been changed. I think it's weeping from that clamp. I'll try and do up the clamp as well. It looks like he's had some sort of exhaust change. I'll have to ask him. But it does look like it's... Yeah, you can see it. It's there, look. You see it all coming up there. So I reckon a little bit of paste needs to go around that to seal it. And then he said bring it back in and then we'll try to see if it will go through. But yeah, that's clearly where it is there. So let's get on with that then. I'll put a little bit of paste around, change that bulb, and we'll see if that... I'm just doing what he's saying. You know what I mean? A lot of people would have said, no, you've got to change the exhaust. But this guy seems to be, yeah. It's not my usual MOT guy. I've got to be honest, because he's off today, and I couldn't book him in. Because my normal guy is off. So I had to go somewhere else. So, yeah, let's get a little bit of stuff around that. Do that bulb, and let's take it back to him and see what he says. Right, let's set up. Let's do this. Right, okay, so guys, that was it. Pretty quick. Done some paste around the exhaust. I'll show you that in a second. Changed the actual indicator bulb on the back, and you can see that's what happens. Look, it just all the little pieces. It's just you know, just over time it happens. You know, one of them things. So yeah, but I've got loads, so no problem. But let me show you the yeah, the actual exhaust that I just did, and hopefully that's going to seal it up. I've done it all the way around at the top as well, so it's all round, all nice and sealed. That's basically what he was looking for. And then once it gets a bit of heat in the exhaust, that goes absolute rock solid, like you know, like a weld basically. Good stuff, this apparently. Never used it before, but I'll keep hold of it. Nice little tub to have. So yeah, let's see what he says now. Hopefully that's going to do it. And job done. But he didn't mention anything about any of this like corrosion, anything like that at all. So that's good. Apart from that, these little pieces, the car should be okay. So yeah, I'm going to give him a quick call, see what he says, see when I can take it back to him to have a look at it. And then when it gets back, I'll, you know, let you know the results on that. But, yeah, bear with me for now, guys, and I'll see you in a bit. Right, okay, so guys, I am back again from the MOT centre. Let me show you the results now, after doing those little bits and pieces. So there we go. We now have a pass. But still one advisory, which is the front shock is very, very starting to mist. And he said, literally just starting to mist. So it's only an advisory. It's only something to sort of just monitor and repair if necessary, as you can see. So I have spoke to the owner. He said, leave that for now. Let's see how it goes over the time. But it was the other bits and pieces and the emissions. And obviously that, you know, filling that little exhaust clamp joint with a little bit of that exhaust paste, it obviously worked. So yeah, good news for the owner. But another one done for the MOT. So there we go. Right, okay, so guys, let's get this one outside, because I need to go and pick up the blue Fiesta, which is Sam's Fiesta. She's she dropped it over, and it's ready to be picked up from the paint shop. So let me go over and grab that. I'll get back and then I'll show you what that looks like. So let's do this. Right, okay, so guys, I am back from the paint shop. Now, I know that Sam is going to be wanting to see her car all done. She is picking it up on Wednesday this week, but I'm just going to show it now so they can have a look at it before they come and pick it up. But yeah, I'll show you the results. So this side had the damage over here, if you remember rightly. It was on the actual quarter back and the door, and there was a dent there as well. And you can see, like, he's done an amazing job. It looks well cool. So you know, he does do a really good job. Yeah, I'm glad that I found him now, because he does do a really good job on what he does. So that's this side that was done. This colour is such an hard colour to match, isn't it? It's really tricky. At some point, this bumper has been redone. You can tell the difference between the tailgate and the bumper here, the colour shades there. So, you know, without really respraying the whole car when it comes to this Vision Blue, it's just crazy. It's like, look at the difference in that and that. So colour shades and difference, it's all over this car, really. So it was tricky to see what was going to get done and what was going to sort of be left to be different. You know what I mean? But if you look at this front quarter here with the wing, he's done the door, and he's done the wing, and he's took it into the bonnet up there. But I think he said he tried to take it into the bumper, but it just wouldn't. The colour wouldn't sort of match good enough, because it's plastic and it's a bumper. He said it got really tricky to try and do this one, but it's looking really good, actually. So I'm really happy with it, with what he's done. And yeah, the way he's tried to sort of blend in what he can. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, there we go. That's Sam's car done. I have got to do a few bits and pieces to this. I want to quickly check. I want to take off these trims here. They just pop off. And I want to check to see if the connectors are for the heated screen are pushed in and connected properly, because they're having problems with that one at the minute. So I just want to see if we can have a look at that for them before they pick it up on Wednesday. It is only Monday, so I can do that tomorrow. I've got time to look into that. Actually, I might do it this afternoon and then sort of see if we can sort it out tomorrow. I don't know yet, but we've just got to see how we go. But at least it's back from the paint shop, and it's looking a lot tidier, a lot smarter. Yeah, a lot better now, isn't it? So it's just this colour. It's just such a really hard colour. It is so hard. Look at the shade difference in them. Is that plastic? It's plastic, isn't it? So it's gonna, that's the reason. Like the roof part of it, this 3 parts here, absolutely spot on, really, more or less. Look. It's just because it's plastic, and that's what happens with this rear bumper as well. Because it's plastic, it just looks slightly different, but it's looking really good that way. Do you know what I mean? And that's what we wanted. So yeah, all repaired, all done, all sprayed, looking really, really good. Right, okay. So guys, let's move on to the next thing. I'll come back to you in a bit and let you know what we're doing. Right, okay, guys. So just to finish off the day, we are going to do a little bit of work on this, and tomorrow we're going to continue, because I have got another door in black, but it's very, very slightly different. A few bits and pieces. The bottom trim is obviously a giveaway on this one. They are painted, colour coded, so this will need painting. The door, I don't think is the correct colour. I'm not sure until we hang it and have a good look at the colour match. So there's a good chance that it needs painting anyway. So that bottom trim will get painted. The chrome trim on this one will have to be removed, taken out and swapped with this boring plain black one. I don't know why they did this, but it's just, I just think it's boring. Really, the chrome bit looks a little bit like, I don't know if it was a Z-Tech or titanium or what it was, but yeah, I suppose it's just the way they've done it. You know, it is what it is. But so that's got to be taken off that one and then put on that one. The glass as well. I think this glass is a factory standard, like dark tint. So that's gonna have to come out and then put into this one as well. But not much else. I think everything's going to be the same. Obviously, door card, we're going to have to swap over anyway to match. But I think hopefully the, everything else, all the plugs, all the wiring, all that sort of side of it, hopefully should be the same. So, yeah, I've just sort of picked this one up. I did try to find one, excuse me, with exactly the same year, but they wanted ridiculous money, like £600 a door, and there's just no way that we're going to be able to do it. These are expensive enough as it is. I think there was about 380. This one, or was it the front one 380? This one was 300. I can't remember. Slightly different in prices, but yeah, we can't be spending £600 on a door. If it was my car or a customer's car, don't matter. It's you can't do it. So it'll just blow the budget, basically. But yeah, need to get the seat belts off as well. So we can just have a good crack for the minute. Let's just see what we get done. I'm going to take this seat out of the way, get that off, get that out, so we can get to the plastics and the trims on the inside and stuff like that. So we've got about an hour. Let's set up. Let's do what we can for an hour, and then tomorrow we'll be back on this. So yeah, let's do this. Right, okay. So guys, there we go. A nice quick strip down. Got the seatbelt off and out. The door off. All the trims, the rubbers. Just basically just stripping it back, stripping it down to get to the damage and the changing bits and pieces and the door and stuff. Yeah, the old one's over there. I had to use a slide hammer on the old door to pull it away from the wire block connector that we went through for the door. It was squashed, so I had to pull it away. But yeah, it's all good. All connected, disconnected and stuff, so that's good. So yeah, it's going well. It's going really, really well. So that's good. This is the seatbelt that we have to change because that's been deployed. That's now rubbish. No good for anything. It's all loose. I don't know what that is. Sounds like a bag of bolts in there, doesn't it? So yeah, but I've took them off basically we're going to try and match the numbers to what we need. I think that's the numbers there. I think so anyway. That on the back here as well. Don't think it's them. I don't know. I'll find it out anyway. Yeah, I think that is the numbers. It's part numbers there. So yeah, and then just started taking trims off, putting, I've put stickers on it and put pass, so I know that's passenger side. As you take things off, just, a bit of sticker or whatever, and it's just sort of, yeah, it's surprising really, sort of how quickly things get mixed up and confused. So it's worth just labelling everything up so I know exactly where it all goes, what side it goes for, yeah, we should be all right. So, but yeah, a good little start this afternoon. Just quickly finish off the day. But that is it, guys. That's all I can do. That is the end of today's video. We are going to continue with this tomorrow. I have got another job coming in, which is an Audi TT. That is coming in tomorrow. I think he wants discs, pads, some sensors changed, lambda sensors, speed sensors. Something needs changing and sorting out. So we're going to get to the bottom of that. I'll show you that video tomorrow. We're going to be doing that tomorrow and continuing this tomorrow as well. I will just leave it in here for night, I think. But I will have to disconnect the battery because the lights will stay on. You can see the daytime running lights will stay on. These puddle lights, they will stay on. And I could turn the interior, the interior ones can be turned off, but I want to just disconnect the battery so it don't kill the battery. So yeah, that's where we are. That's the end of today's video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow in the next one. Take care. See you soon.